Alright guys, this is Ryan with R3 Customs. I'm going to show you all how to make a keychain. Just using a SVG file for, just say, Ghost Rider, Skull and Flames. First thing you want to do, you want to make it, smaller. Obviously you don't want a massive keychain that ain't going to fit in your pocket. So we're going to shrink it down to size. And the other thing you're going to want to do, you're not going to want to have all these jagged edges and corners. So what we're going to do is we're going to convert this to where it's, we're going to ungroup it so that you can grab each individual piece. We're going to grab the outside edge right there, and then we're going to outline it. We're going to offset the outer edge of it to make it bigger so that it better suits what a keychain should physically look like. We'll just keep going until we like it. Looks like this is pretty even all the way around, and we will hit OK on that. So for the outer edge, we're going to cut that so it's going to be a line. We're just going to make this out of basswood, so we will go with 100% power, and we'll go 7 millimeters a second, and we'll do 3 passes on that. The speeds and feeds that I've got right here are just some speeds and feeds that I've been doing this just for a little while, and I know off the top of my head which ones I like, which ones work well. Again, this is a 5-watt laser, so it's nothing to write home about, but you can, still make some pretty cool stuff. So now that I'm done setting up the line, I'm going to highlight the whole thing, and now I don't want the outside edge that I cut. I want to make everything else on the picture grouped together. So I'm going to regroup that. Now that that's grouped, you got 2 different cuts. So this one, we don't want to cut through it, but we do want to fill. When you fill, it will basically draw the picture on the wood so that you're not So filling will basically draw the picture on the wood as you see it. The dark spots will be where it cuts, the light spots is where it skips over. On top of doing this, we got to set that speed and feed. So we're going to go at 60 on that, and then we'll go 90 on power, and then we'll go 55 on the speed. On top of doing the outer edge and the engraved part, the filled one, we want to draw a circle on here, something to put a keychain through or a clasp. Basically what I do is I just go to your icon with the circle over here, and when you draw out a circle, it'll be a locked chain. So you want to unlock it so you can individually change either size, either vertical or horizontal. Once you get them at an even width and height, you'll lock it back. What that does is you can make it bigger, smaller, doesn't matter. It will when you get it locked, you can make it bigger, smaller, doesn't matter. It'll remain the same with width and height when you want to even circle. So right now the overall height for this project is 105 millimeters. So the overall height of this project right now is 105 millimeters, which is telling me that that's about 4.1 something inches. Obviously that is going to be way too big, so we want to make this project a little bit smaller. We only want to go maybe a few inches. We'll go about 3. Another easy way to tell how big you are as far as your project goes is you can come over here to your edit settings, and then you can change it from millimeters to inches. And as you see, it changes the overall height and width so that it's easier to tell. Alright, so we're going to make this probably about we'll go 7.5, so about 2 3/4. We're going to adjust the cutout, the round, for the keychain to match the size. You don't want it too small, but you still want it big enough to where the keychain will go inside of it. I'd say probably about 1/4 of an inch. Alright, I like that. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and get my wood set up, touch off my piece, and we'll get to cutting. Alright, so at this point we're gonna frame it out, make sure we're good to go, and hit the go button.